Make a motion, open up.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for making that.
Don't you have to work tonight?
I do, eventually. Please don't tell my boss I'm not here. I'm not there, actually. Well, welcome again, everybody. The minutes from last month's meeting are in front of you. If anybody has any questions, feel free to bring them up. Any errors or omissions? If not, can I have a motion to accept the minutes from the March 6th meeting?
So moved.
Wonderful. All right, great. Well, Patrice, I'll turn the floor over to you right now so you can start to talk about our first item is the Prop 2.5 override potential effects on the center.
So, as everybody knows, the town is kind of in financial constraints, and with that being said, in order to keep the library open, the senior center open, and then some other departments from having changes, they are putting through a $1.5 million override. The meeting will be on May 7th up at the, is it the high school?
The high school
At
at
the high
7
school.
PM.
At 7 o'clock, so we're encouraging all the seniors that can make it to go. And we are hoping that, we're not gonna be closed next year. If it does not go through, the library is being slated to be closed on June 30th, and we will be closed next year on June 30th. So,
And the town administrator to visit.
the town administrator is gonna come down, I'm not sure if he's gonna have any of the selectmen or the finance director or anybody else. He's gonna come down and, chat about directly what's happening. Some of the select meetings you can hear and you can't hear, different things. Some people don't have cable, so they're not able to watch them. A lot, they're at night and they're long, a lot of the seniors aren't going. And just so that the facts of what's going on are straight. Not by who's getting more money or who's doing this or who's doing that, just the simple facts of why the money is needed and how it has dominoed to get to this point over the years.
Right, 'cause it's not a library issue, it's not a school issue, this is a town-wide issue. It's the financial, a lot of problems come back from state funding, we're not getting that, and the town only has so much money, and sadly, we're at this state, we knew, a lot of people knew this was coming for quite some time. It's a sad time right now with even the thought of a library closing, or a senior center closing, or town departments losing a day, the school losing teachers, it's tough right now, really tough.
Services will be cut.
Without a doubt, services will be cut, we'll be losing police officers, fire, every department will be affected in one way or another. And I believe, like with the senior center, I think, I don't know if anybody just wants to, what the senior center has done for them. I know my mother and I were having a little conversation about this morning, like the importance of a senior center to you would be.
Well, it's a specially
Specialized exercise.
set exercise, the 3 Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And before I started doing this particular exercise, in the mornings, I really couldn't get out of bed. I used to have to lie on my side, get down on my knees, and get myself to stand straight up. And now, I don't have that trouble getting out of bed, but it's because of the special exercise that they have here, Senior Center. And Wednesday's a little different than Monday, Friday's a little different than Wednesday. We start off the same way as far as breathing and all that, but those 3 days, each one is geared different ways for our bodies. And I have to speak for myself, and I just can't say enough about it. And the person that was doing it, she's well trained. She's the one that gets us what we're supposed to be doing.
Great.
And it's made a big difference to me.
We had talked a lot last week, and the perception of, how do I put this, that it's just a bunch of old people hanging out playing bingo and knitting is so far beyond the spectrum. I mean, it's kind of like a school for older people. I mean, we learn about nutrition and education that fits their needs, the exercise is geared to fit their age group. And all the information and services that are provided for this specialized group. And, I mean, I encourage anybody off the street to come on in at any time and
Absolutely.
see.
And may I add to that, we also have included the alternative program. And these individuals, I think, have come a long way since they've come into the senior center, not just for the painting now, but they've gone beyond that into participating in the other programs, in the meals, and associating in town activities here at the senior center, which has benefited not only them, but it's also benefited the regular seniors that have come in here, and it's become a kind of a nice group. So I think the senior center goes above and beyond just the seniors in town. We've incorporated, these special needs people.
Absolutely, please.
So,
For me, it's been, I do the exercises also with Reader, and that's been a benefit to me. But for me, it's been a mental health issue. I live alone, and after my mom passed away a couple of years ago, I was very, very isolated. I liked sitting in my chair, being by myself, not having any socialization with anybody. And when Christine got me involved in the senior center, I was very hesitant at first. I thought, oh God, I gotta go there with all those old people. Suddenly
Denial.
I realize I'm in denial. But for me, it has changed my life, really. I've made bonds with some great people down here. And the services that are provided for us, like if we need the Shine counselor, like with the insurance, it's so complicated. You can come here and sort that out with somebody. And, I know Patrice and Sandy are here all the time, no matter what your question is. So for me, it really has been a boost for my mental health, because I love coming here. And I dread the thought that it won't be here. It just
I second that.
is not
I
a good
second that,
thing.
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
very sad to think that it might not be here for us.
Yes, yep.
And I think another vital service is the outreach. So
Yes.
there are people that are staying in their homes, that are able to stay in their homes because they have the services they need. Where are they gonna get SNAP, or food assistance, or fuel assistance, or a friendly visitor, or like you said, a Shine counselor. We have a pediatrist, we have a nurse. I mean, the programs are over the top for every single solitary need.
Yeah, we have
And-
the police department,
Yeah.
we have the fire department.
That call me with
Yeah.
seniors that they're worried about, so
And
it's a
when
huge
the-
resource.
When the fire department was here that day, one of them sat with Rita and I, and he offered his services to any of the seniors for anything. He said, if you need something, call the fire department. Doesn't have to be a fire. We are here to help you. And that was such a good feeling to know that they're there, that we can reach out to them if we need to. So it's not just about
Bingo.
coming here and playing bingo. And I
Absolutely
think
not.
that's the consensus of a lot of people who don't understand
Right,
what goes on.
and that's why I wanted to give you, have you guys express your, what the senior center has done to you, because unfortunately, there is a lot of perception.
Yep.
Perception is the senior center is, they're just going down to play bingo and you
Yep.
just supervise, and town-wide, town clerk, and all I do is sell dog licenses, or
Right.
the board of health, all I do is sell transfers. There's a lot more involved that people just don't understand, so that's, so I thank you guys for coming
You
forward on
need
what you
to
want.
educate the public
Absolutely.
on all of these
do.
different
And we
issues.
did do the little, we did the newspaper article a couple years ago, and we did have Pat come down from cable and do that movie last year. And I'm hoping that, people have seen it.
And I just have to say, Patrice has brought this from the bottom to the top.
Without a doubt.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
I just
Yeah.
want to say, if the senior center was to ever go, that would be really a devastation to this town.
It would
because
be, the senior center, the
people-
library,
People,
everything.
people don't realize what the senior center does in keeping seniors independent at home, so that they don't have to go into assisted living facilities, nursing homes. Senior centers provide the emotional support, the physical help when needed, the socialization aspect. All of us as human beings need in
Yes.
life, and it truly would be devastating if we
And
didn't.
if somebody doesn't show up, Patricia's right on the phone.
Absolutely, she keeps her pulse on everybody.
I had one call this morning saying, we're not gonna be at yoga, we don't want you to worry.
Oh.
Because we know everybody that comes in for everything, and we
Yeah.
do get on the phone.
Well, they moved the VFW down here, they closed the other building.
Right.
What do they use that for now? Just to store stuff in it?
It's not
I
being
don't-
used
it's
at all.
nothing. No, it's empty.
No.
I-
Rats live in there.
Yeah.
The rats live in it.
All right, well, thank you, everybody, for giving your input. It's much appreciated, and we just hope everybody makes their voice heard.
Mhm. And I would encourage everybody to come down with April 26th when the town administrator is here.
Yes.
You know, he can answer any questions that you guys would have about anything related with the budget.
And I think it is important to be heard.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Do you know what time he's coming?
He's coming at 10:30.
10:30, April 26th.
And there is a sign-up sheet out there. I am gonna put it on Facebook, and I am gonna put it in the newspaper.
Oh, good.
And anybody from town is welcome to come.
Right.
So,
That should be stressed.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people won't come into the senior center, we're not of the age to
Yeah,
come
right.
in.
Yeah, right.
And if it's gonna be open, it should be stressed,
Mhm.
so people would
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put
realize
something on the
this.
bulletin
Good.
board too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be
Good point,
stressed, yeah.
good point. Okay, item 4, report on bills and vouchers.
For the COA regular budget, we had the phone bill and we ordered some office supplies from WB Mason. And for the COA grant, we had Zumba, Tai Chi, and yoga, all paid for. And that was for the month of March.
Great. How's March stats looking?
March stats are really good considering we've had 4 nor'easters, been closed more than we've been open. And it's come in like a lion. Our stats last year were 450 people, and this year, including the 4 days that we were actually closed, it was 403. So that's pretty good for all the cancellations, reschedulings. We had a teacher that was out for a couple weeks with one of the classes. So we kept our numbers pretty good
Good.
considering.
All right, and the April events?
April events, we have blood pressure clinic with Nurse Ann on April 4th and April 26th. She usually comes in about 10:30, she stays until about 12:30. We're doing crafts with Chris. This is a lovely lady who come in, a couple weeks ago we did the little Easter bunnies. And she makes crafts with things you can just find around your home. And, buttons and pins and all kinds of fun things. So we had a nice class. And she's gonna come back again on April 9th. On April 11th, we have the high school breakfast at 9 o'clock. They've invited us up to have a breakfast, it's usually every year, and the music department puts on like a nice little show for us all. We are celebrating National Grilled Cheese Day. The police chief will be coming in for lunch that day. He had to be rescheduled from March. So everybody's anxious for him to come in. And Webster Manor is gonna help sponsor the lunch, so we can keep the price to $2.
Great.
On the 24th, we have Summit Elder Affairs is coming in, we're gonna do the potato bar, and we're gonna do an interactive memory program, that's supposed to be a lot of fun, so. And on the 25th, we have our book club wonder, we're gonna do pizza and salad, and then we're gonna see the movie.
Good, great.
Yep, and we have a new program, the high school students have reached out, one of the sets for their senior project would like to do a prom. They haven't gotten back to me on the date, but they're gonna do refreshments and a DJ, and probably do it from like 4 to 6 on an afternoon, and
So have a prom here?
yeah.
Like a little,
well, senior prom, senior prom,
Senior
no
prom.
pun intended. It's the seniors, with the seniors, yeah.
what kind of music they're gonna play?
I'm not sure. So I'm waiting for the date on that, and we have another group of students, 2 boys that came in the other day and we met with them. They're gonna do a virtual reality program, and they have all of the equipment. So we're gonna start it with one group, and then we're gonna move it along to others, because we kind of thought, it's their senior project, we would do a video of this, and kinda keep a stat on what the seniors think. I mean, Martha is gonna be 102 years old. If you can put a headset on Martha that's virtual reality, then that is
Amazing.
the oldest person who never even had a TV, a
Yes.
microwave, or a vehicle when she was born,
Exactly.
to be able to have something so futuristic.
Mm.
So we're gonna try it first with the art class, because they have a certain art thing they're gonna do. So we're gonna try it on a Monday. I'm waiting for the date on that, and then we're gonna move it right along to other days and other people and different things that they can do to interact. I thought that was super
That
cool.
is really
So
neat, yeah.
the kids are really excited about it now, and I said, well, we'll advertise it up, and that'll be a lot of fun for us, you know. Technology meets us. I just got a Kindle for the first time, so I'm right there with everybody.
So moving on into the Kindle project.
Kindle project, we had received our Kindles, I had put them on the grant, and we're gonna do a little study of how the seniors can interact with this memory, and intergenerational. We didn't have the kids here yesterday, so we decided to finally start it, because we had had them for about a month, but with all the cancellations, we figured if we started with the Wednesday group, it's a quieter group that's in here, kinda knitting and that. So I had downloaded Piano Tiles, which is very fast and interactive hand-eye coordination. And we had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun with that. And then we moved on to a word game, which we started at preschool level, because you have to work your way up. And by the time I got to first grade, my mind was blown, because it's pretty hard. But we all interacted together, and
Nice.
everybody helped each other out. And Janet got the one token word that nobody else could figure out. And everybody had a good time with it.
I just blurted it out.
And we didn't know what it was. We held it up, and she was like, earphones. And we were like, oh. Couldn't see another thing. So we had a lot of fun with it yesterday. I did take some pictures and a video. I am gonna write up a survey for the ladies that participated yesterday to take. And now we're going to start offering them, we have a couple seniors that might come in early and hang out before a program. We're gonna start passing them out and working with the seniors with that.
Very good.
And kinda educating them on them and the different games and the fun things you can do with it.
Oh,
So
nice.
we had a good time yesterday.
Great, wonderful. How's the Sunshine Club doing?
Oh, well, we're trying to get back into the swing of things.
Yes.
We had a few things canceled in March because of the weather, like evening bingo was supposed to start up and it didn't. We had our March 22nd beef stew dinner with the Honky Tonk Man, and that was well received. We had a full house. And we are planning, or did plan for yesterday, April 4th. The genealogy lady came in the morning and gave those who are interested a little introduction to how to get research started and what the whole goal is and how to track family members on the forms that are available out there. And that was about an hour-long program. She was very easy to interact with. She answered a lot of questions. We've got bingo hopefully next Tuesday evening. Then in May, we've got our so-called Spice Lady from town, Pat. She's gonna come in and do a presentation and bring in some ideas for the warm weather recipes that she puts together. And then bingo and no more movie night on Wednesdays. That's not going well, we're gonna drop that.
All right, well, thank you. Any other business that we haven't touched upon that anyone would like to bring up?
I need to say that we need to have some new acting members.
Yes, we do need some new acting members, and we're gonna get involved with the senior center support for the election.
Okay. Great. And anybody that wants to become a member of the Sunshine
Anybody,
Group, how do they go about? Just get in touch with yourself?
or come to the first meeting every month on the first Tuesday of every month.
First
2
Tuesday.
o'clock, right here,
Right here. First
Just-
Tuesday of every month. at 2
right here,
o'clock,
2
right
o'clock,
Okay.
just come.
And there's no age restriction on
No
it.
age
No
restriction.
age. Okay.
So anybody who wants to get involved.
Please use your help. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, let's pick our next meeting date. Everyone, how does Tuesday, May 15th at 9 a.m. work?
3:15.
On a Tuesday?
Tuesday, yes. Tuesday, May 15th at 9 a.m. Great. If there's nothing else, folks, I need a motion to
Make a
adjourn.
motion to adjourn?
Second.
Second, wonderful. Everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
Do that.